the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
It's an early start to the bipod at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Wednesday, and having a look at race number 2 on the card, which kicks off at 11:30 over the 1200 meter trip. It's a maiden plate for the fillies and mares, and at the time of recording, we do have quite a big field that line up down the lane at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, a field of 16 runners with 1 reserve. And Warren, having a look at race number 2 on the card, is it a type of race where you possibly need to go a bit wide in the opening leg of the bipod, or can you narrow down your selections?
I wouldn't go too wide. I don't think it's an easy race in the sense that there's not too much form to work on. The horse that jumps out at everybody is obviously number 8, Run Again. Blinkers and Richard Fourie helped last time. Blinkers and Richard Fourie remain this time. So Run Again is going to win her maiden one of these days. If it's not on Wednesday, well, then it's going to be very, very soon. I did enjoy the improvement of Alto Alex from run 1 to run 2, and I think if she improves like that again, well, then she could have a bright winning chance. Lorenzo Karim has 2 horses in the race that have got chances, 3 Winter Melody and 4 Autumn Spirit. She's a kind of magics. I can't have too much faith in her. She is having her 10th bite at the cherry. Last time she was reported to be coughing and ran accordingly, but on her overall form, she's got a chance. But she couldn't beat Venturous, she couldn't beat Expeditioner. She's going to win soon, but when, I'm not too sure. And then one other to touch on, my value selection in the race is number 10, Victory Bell. I think that this Rafif filly is going to improve quite a bit on that fair debut performance. But, Raheel, it does look like Run Again is the horse to beat. But to answer your question for the bipod, I would put in 2 or 3, 4 horses here.
I'm glad you touched on horse number 10, Victory Bell, because I thought she was the interesting runner in the race. Now, on a debut run, she was beaten behind Winter Journey, was overdue that maiden win. And speaking to Glenn Cotson prior to the race, he thought that Victory Bell would run a nice race. His only concern was that first time under lights, and she had a wide draw to contend with. She overcame the draw, she got to the front, but she just tired later on in the day. I think she'll enjoy the straight at Hollywoodbets Scottsville over 1200 meters. Robert Cartier aboard once again, and she's a runner that I think you must respect. As you mentioned, Run Again, certainly the one to beat. Then of the 2 Lorenzo Karim runners, preference would be for the number 3, Winter Melody. Extremely disappointing last time out, but I think that she could just be a lot better than what she showed last time out, and maybe you can expect a much better performance from horse number 3, Winter Melody, and then number 5, Alto Alex, could be in the shake-up as well. But from Warren and myself, you heard it, that you don't need to go too wide in the opening leg of the bipod. Horse number 8, Run Again, number 10, Victory Bell, and maybe between number 3, Winter Melody, and number 5, Alto Alex, those 3 or 4 horses would be enough for the first leg of the bipod.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.